Hey guys, how are you doing? I am Coach B. Wiley. If you just stumbled upon my page, welcome. If you like videos on dating, relationship, communication, and all things in between, feel free to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. I do videos Monday through Saturday. So today is all about Ask B. Wiley. I do this segment every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's when people come to me, people I don't even know, and they ask me questions about their relationship. Typically, relationship dating problems, and they need to know what to do. So today's question says, long distance is a deal breaker for me because of previous trust issues. I'm reading from my laptop. But I accepted it to continue my relationship. Now I feel resented, abandoned, and sad. What would you do? Well, what would I do? Me personally, I've had experience, maybe a couple of experiences in my adult life with a long distance relationship. For me personally, that's not going to work. It did not work. Both situations were short lived because me personally, I want to have access to whoever I'm with. If I want to go to lunch, if we want to go to breakfast, if I just want to go for a walk in the park on a Saturday morning, I want to be able to call my boo. Hi, how are you? And go for a walk. So, as far as you go, if you know that long distance isn't your thing, then don't get into it. Don't be desperate. Don't be thirsty, so much so that you do things that are out of character. That goes with anything in a relationship. If you know you don't like cigarette smoke, why are you dating someone who chain smokes cigarettes every day, all day, like a chimney? If you know that you want to go to church every Sunday because you believe in God and God is your friend and He is the head of your life. However, you're dating someone who hasn't been to church since 1968. Like, it's not going to work. How is that going to work if you know that you really want that and you desire that and you need that? And that is one commonality you'd like to have with the person you're with. So if you know you don't like long distance relationships, do not sign up for it. Now, this person who signed up to be in a long distance relationship is full of resentment, of course, because they made a decision against what they knew, who they are on the inside, what their gut is telling them, and what they feel in their spirit. If you're in this situation right now, if you're watching this and you're in a long distance relationship and you're feeling sad and you're feeling abandoned and resented and you just don't know what to do, the best thing to do is to address how you feel with that person. I wouldn't just say outright, just in the relationship. However, I would address why you feel the way you feel. Get down to the root of why you're feeling like you can't trust this person. And then that's a super big deal if you already have trust issues and you're going into a relationship, a long distance relationship at that. That's not going to help your trust issues. So the best thing for you to do is actually, now that I think about it with the trust issues, you got to deal with why you got trust issues. Who did something to you that crossed your trust, that made you not trust, that made you have a question mark upon your little head every time someone doesn't answer the phone or they don't respond to a text message after 10 seconds when you send it? Like, what is making you not trust? Get down to that. Because if it's your partner that's making you, oh, hi, hair, that's making you not trust them, then you must address what they're doing to cause you questions in your head like, I don't know if I can trust them. Now, as far as your abandonment, this too can stem from a previous relationship. Now, as far as them making you sad, what is it they're doing that's making you sad? Break these things down. So the question is, I'll repeat it. Long distance is a deal breaker for me. If you know something is a deal breaker, don't sign up to be in it. Long distance is a deal breaker for me because of previous trust issues. So you've been here before. That's why you can't trust someone. That's why you can't trust, because whoever you were with before, let's just say they cheated. They did something. They had to have cheated or lied or something. And now it's like, ugh. So now it's a deal breaker, but yet it's not, because here you are in another long distance relationship. But I have accepted it to continue with my relationship. So you're settling. You're settling is what you're saying. You're accepting it so you won't have to be by yourself. So you won't be without this person. Don't do that. Now I feel resented. I'm sure you do. Abandoned and sad. What would you do? You got to get it together. We all fall short. We all are sometimes alone and single and just want to continue a relationship that we know in our gut is just not going anywhere. We all want to be with people. That's just what it is. I don't believe that God put us here to be by ourselves. However, if you know that you have all these issues within yourself when it comes to trust, when it comes to being in long-term relationships that are long distance, when it comes to being feeling resented due to all this other baggage. In my opinion, to the person that wrote this to me, I think you have a lot more bigger issues, a lot bigger issues than what's going on in this relationship. From your trust issues to you say you feel abandoned and to just going along in a relationship, even though you know in your heart, this is not what I want. So you have to address why you keep hitting the green light in areas where you know you're going to be resentful about. So think about that. Take some time out. If it were me, I'd leave the relationship because it's not working for what I want. And if you know you don't want a long distance relationship, seek out people that are right there in your community. But before you do that, you have to deal with all that previous baggage that you have from these previous relationships. You cannot continue to carry on that baggage into every relationship that you go in because you're the common denominator. Maybe they're not doing anything at all. Maybe it's just something that's triggering you in your own head that makes you create these fictitious things that the person is not even doing. And you know, the best way to lose that kind of mindset and to get your mind completely on track and focus on the reality versus what you could be creating in your head due to previous relationship long distance trauma is to sit down with yourself and go back over those relationships that did not work out and come up with some solutions. What is the lessons in those things? What could you have learned? And how do you apply that knowledge to this relationship if you choose to stay in it? Because I can't tell you to leave. That's on you. I'm just give you my little input. And then you decide if this is what you want. And if it's not what you want, that's okay. That don't mean you're a bad person. You know how many people are probably right there under your nose that you're ignoring? Take a look around, work on yourself, and this all comes back to you and the baggage and what you're refusing to forgive and what you're not letting go and what you don't realize you're still holding on to. So think about those things and then you make the best decision for you. Your gut is already telling you what to do. So listen and move accordingly. All right, guys, this is B. Wiley at Ask. If you want to do an Ask Coach B. Wiley, Ask B. Wiley, do what is this? What is the thing? If you want to ask me a question, if you want to ask B. Wiley a question, that's what it's called. Go ahead. Send me an email at askcoachbwiley. What's my email address? Askbwiley at coachbwiley.com. Everything will be linked. All my links and stuff are down in the comments on my link tree. So if you want to send me anything, everything, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, it'll all be linked in my link tree so you won't be confused because I can be confusing sometimes when it comes to my email address that I can never remember. So if you made it here, if you're still here, go ahead and hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel. I will be glad to have you as a new subscriber. And like I said, I'm here for you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with the new question. Outside of that, fellas, whatever you want me to address when it comes to ladies and dating and being single and communicating in relationships, I am here for you. I'm the woman whisperer. Let me know what you need to know so I can whisper it in your ear and help you in your dating situation. All right, guys, if you want to catch me anywhere else, Coach B. Wiley, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. I am your friend to the end. Heidi ho. Talk to you guys later. Bye.